What up, Facebook, YouTube? Been a minute. It's your girl, Dream Station. Um, Today I'm gonna talk about how I believe that racism is still going on for real. Cause look, okay, I got locked up 3 weeks ago. I was up in this little county called Noble County, and when I went, no lie, I was talking a lot of shit, talking to him, whatever. But not one time did I resist arrest or anything. So as we were going into the jail, I'm like, man, you an asshole for bringing me in here, woo woo, right? So I'm uh I'm standing there and my shirt was kind of choking my neck. So I did this before. That's how I know this shit wasn't right. So I slid my hand out the cuff and pulled my shirt down, and then putting my hand back there. A big officer, one of the big white dudes, he run up and he throws me up against the wall. And when he threw me up against the wall, he took this hand right here and brought it all the way back. And he was like, I was like, Dad, you ain't gotta be so rough. I'm a girl. What the fuck? I'm a girl, right? So he like, go get the chair. Go get the chair. So I'm like, man, I ain't know what the hell that was talking about. So then another one, by this time, I'm like this, holding on to the thing with this hand to the back. So I'm like, damn. So the other officer, he like, let it go. So the chair comes up or whatever. Let it go, let it go. So I let go of the wall, and they throw me in the chair. So I'm sitting in the chair. And they roughing me up the whole time still. They throw this hand right here, lock it up, and this hand lock it up. And roll me. And I'm like, this shit ain't even necessary, y'all. What the fuck? Da-da-da-da-da. Right? So they taking me to the little padded room. And he was like, I was like, how long I gotta sit here? They was like, for hours. So I'm sitting there. And I'm like, damn. Here I am in a town I ain't never been before, right? With a whole bunch of white people locked into a chair in a padded room. This shit crazy. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, I gotta figure out a way to get up out of here. I gotta figure out a way to get up out of here. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I look down at my hand. And my hand, like, they had me strapped so tight to the little thing. I even got a little mark on my arm. You probably can't see it or whatever. Let me see. Hold on. It's like, hold on. It's like right around my wrist or whatever. You see it, but you really can't see it. But long story short, it's like right here. Long story short, I call him. I'm like, hey, officer, officer. And he come in there, he say, you know it's not gonna help your case, you in here screaming our name. I was like, man, fuck that. My hand turning blue. I ain't got no circulation. You need to loosen this up. So he comes in and he looks at me. He stands there for a second. And he looks at my hand. I'm like, look, and I'm shaking and shit. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was damn near scared. So he loosened it up and shit. He's like, that's better. I'm like, yeah. Woo woo. So he goes back in there, and all them in there joking and laughing and shit. All I hear is them giggling and shit. So I'm like, damn. So I'm sitting there, about 20 minutes roll past, and I'm like, damn, I'm really sitting here, locked down to a chair in a padded motherfucking room. Wow. With a whole bunch of white people. What's next, right? So, um, about maybe 20 minutes later, I'm like, I gotta think of a way to get out this chair. My nose started to itch a little bit right here, and I couldn't even move to scratch my shit. They had me tied down like this. Like, I couldn't even move up or nothing. Like, shit crazy. So, I'm, like, damn, my nose itching. Damn, I gotta scratch this motherfucker. So I'm like, I gotta figure out a way to get about this motherfucker. So, out of nowhere, I'm like, I gotta pee! I gotta pee! So they come in. I mean, he don't even come in there. He was like, well, pee on yourself then. I was like, no, I don't want to pee on myself. I gotta pee. So I was like, man, I didn't pee. Man, my clothes wet. I ain't pee though, y'all. I'm like, my clothes wet. I didn't pee. Oh, man, y'all really made me pee on myself. So they bring this white lady in there with some gloves on. She had on some blue gloves. And he say, that as they was ready to strap me, he say, so did you pee on yourself? I said, nah, motherfucker, I ain't pee on myself, but I still got a motherfucking pee, so I'm shaking my legs and shit, and they untying me and shit. And you know, my pants, I done lost a little weight, so my clothes a little big on me and shit. So my pants, they was a little big. I was traveling, trying to go out of town and shit. So he was like, well, we gotta check you before you go to the bathroom. I'm like, fuck that. I dropped my pants. I'm standing there in my motherfucking boxes. I ran to the bathroom, right? So I'm like, damn, I hope I can find some type of way to squeeze some piss out, because I was still trying to play it like I got a pee so they don't put me back in that motherfucker. So I'm sitting in the I'm going to the bathroom and shit. So I run to the bathroom and I'm using it or whatever. A little bit come out or whatever. And I come back and the lady like, well, you gotta step out here and stand here. We gotta book you in. I looked at her and then I looked at me and I'm like, man, I'm in my boxers and a shirt. You think I'm finna walk out of there like that? So she was out here. Yeah, bitch, give me my shit. So she gave me my little clothes or whatever. So I'm standing there and I'm like, man, for real, y'all didn't even have to do me like that. All that wasn't necessary. Because, well, we get a lot of crazies that come in here. Long story short, you know, ending results, that's the end pretty much. I got booked in and was there forever. But I was supposed to go to court June 25th and ended up going to court May 25th. Wonder why. What y'all think? You know what I'm saying? Give me some kind of feedback. Let me know what y'all would do in this situation. Because, like, that shit could be racist. And it may not be. I don't know. But, yeah, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Give me some kind of feedback and tell me what would y'all do in that kind of situation. And do y'all think that that's racist or not? Subscribe to my page in the process. Yeah. It won't stop, y'all. It won't stop recording.